I don't. Let me tighten up my mic. Okay. I could have swore. I could have swore that I just saw somebody's notification that Bjergsen has left TSM. I let me hang on. I need to change this to TikTok logo. TikTok. Hold up. No, I just saw a little bit of a spoiler, but I don't want to save image as TikTok and pictures. Alright, there we go. Okay. Oh. Is he really gone? Is he... Bjergsen is depart. Wow. There's no way. Like... Alright, Bjergsen is leaving TSM following 8 seasons with the team. As the team attempted to retain its former franchise player, according to his next. So he's gone. Like he's done. Done. What the fuck? Wow. Okay, hold up. Gotta make a TikTok. Okay. Luna, come. I know. I need you to come here. Go ahead. Okay, come on. Go, 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 go. What the actual fuck? Pierce has left TSM formally. For the first time in 8 years, Bjergsen is leaving TSM. This is per Jacob Wolf. First Wolf Bomb of the season is officially in, and this changes everything as we knew it. So we got news earlier today that Perks is leaving Cloud9, likely going back to Europe to be with family. That makes sense. You now throw this bomb into the mix, which could mean either one of two things. Either A, Cloud9 picks up Bjergsen because he has to sell his ownership, so he's like done. It is confirmed he is leaving TSM, not just testing free agency, like leaving TSM. So now, I have no clue. Do you go to Cloud9? That's the easiest answer. Do you go over to Europe or test the market there? I mean, they're trying to form super teams, and Perks is part of that mix. But what if you throw Bjergsen in there? I don't know. Wow, I'm shocked. What the fuck? Bro. Th- I did not think in a million years that he was leaving. I'm genuinely shocked. Bro, I'm beside myself right now. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this TikTok out now because understandably, this has to get out. I'm Okay.
Because I can guarantee you that if there was
Crowdfunding for Call of
for
Duty
everybody
champs.
throughout the year to buy champs packs of the teams, of the personalities, and everybody gets their little. For the first time in 8 years, Bjergsen is leaving TSM. First Wolf Bomb of the season is officially in, and this changes everything as we knew it. So we got news earlier today that Perks is
What
leaving Cloud9,
in the
likely going back to
actual
Europe to
fuck?
be with family. That makes sense. You now throw this bomb into the mix, which could mean either one of two things. Either A, Cloud9 picks up Bjergsen because he has to sell his ownership, so he's like how in the world are we going to fix the LCS long term? It's a question that many people ask, and I'm going to provide hopefully some of the answers, at least in my opinion, and some of the macro.
I'm
For the first time in 8 years, Bjergsen is leaving TSM. First Wolf Bomb of the season is officially in, and this changes everything as we knew it. So we got news earlier today that Perks is leaving Cloud9, likely going back to Europe to be with family. That makes sense. You now throw this bomb into the mix, which could mean either one of two things. Either A, Cloud9 picks up Bjergsen because he has to sell his ownership, so he's like done. It is confirmed he is leaving TSM, not just testing free agency, like leaving TSM. So now I have no clue. I literally, like, do you go to Cloud9? That's the easiest answer. Do you go over to Europe or test the market there? I mean, they're trying to grow super teams, and Perks is part of that mix. But what if you throw Bjergsen in there? I don't know. Wow. Shocked. For the first time in 8 years, Bjergsen TSM.
Alright, hold up. I need to. Where's my phone case at? Where did I put that at? What up? In my pocket? No, I didn't put it in my pocket. Where the hell is my phone case? It's keys. Where's my phone case? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Let's get this over to this. We'll do a pop-out chat. Live stream react. Wait. Live stream reaction. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll put my camera down there. We'll put a window capture. Silly TikTok. Yes, I am back from making my silly TikTok. We are going to react to TSM's. Yeah, I know. Hold up. I'm trying to get everything set up so that I can have this. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. So there's the live chat. Let me... move that in back real quick. Let me move these up here. Just so I have... Oh, whoops. Wait, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Let me delete that. Oh, no, I don't want to delete stream notifications, but I do want to move this. Okay, so we're moving that. We'll make myself and we'll make chat a little bit smaller. Okay, there's that. We will pop this open. Make it bigger there. I can't believe it's actually C9 Bjergsen. That's amazing. Throw that there. And let me just add a little text. Okay, that's what we're doing there. I will shrink this down to this size. Let me select the font. We'll go that. We'll go bold, italic, and underline it. Can I select color? No, I cannot. That's fine. That's good enough. I did misspell Bjergsen, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I misspell your mid laner's name? My apologies. Oh, but Perks is gone, so we need a mid. Yeah, need a new ADC too. I mean, I assumed that Han Sama would probably go to TSM, but I mean, I don't know. Okay, so you can hear me okay. Let me pop this open. Let's pull up this. TSM has apparently provided an update, so... Wait, did they post it on their YouTube as well? Or was it just Twitter? Okay, no, so it is literally just a Twitter video. That's fine. Alright, let's see what they have to say. Good old shitty Twitter quality, but...
Our staff, and myself included, we were all disappointed at our result. And going to this offseason, we're very intentional with our staff and player changes. I wanted to rebuild our League of Legends organization and culture from the ground up.
When Bjergsen expressed that he wanted to return to playing, we were fully supportive, and we even gave him permission to speak to every team as early as September 1st. At the same time, we began
okay, so this has been going on for 2
what our
months.
roster options would look like, both with Bjergsen and without. On October 1st, we made a highly competitive offer to Bjergsen to play for us, along with a solid plan of what the rest of the roster around him would look like. We were notified today that Bjergsen is choosing to decline our offer and pursuing a project with a different team. While we're incredibly disappointed, we wish him the best of luck. He joined TSM back in 2013 and has been a driving force in all of our championship titles and everything else we've achieved in the past 8 years.
His drive and work ethic has set a new standard for TSM and for all the players in the space.
He will always be an integral part of TSM's history. His legacy will be be the foundation of our future.
Dude, they cranked out this video if there's not even any music.
Soren's drive and individual talent. I'm genuinely wishing him the best of luck.
Okay, Andy.
Friends, co-workers, and ultimately I've worked with him for the last
there's some
8
music.
years.
Never mind.
Both his goal and mine have always been to find success at Worlds and
Which is still a horrible narrative, but whatever.
I think it's really exciting for Soren, right, for him to be in a new environment and to be able to explore and figure out like what works best for him. I'm genuinely excited too to try to actually build a strong foundation for us to not only have strong results maybe next year, but the year after that or the year after that. So I'm excited for Soren on his new path, but I'm also excited for TSM, and I'm really curious to see how things play out. As for plans for our roster, we're currently looking at a variety of options. We intend to focus on up-and-coming players and to build our team culture around these rising stars.
To clarify, this does not mean that TSM will be an all-rookie development roster. We will continue to invest into the best possible roster for us to win, but with a bigger focus in the long term.
I know this is really disappointing for TSM fans, but I'm actually genuinely excited for the future. Not only for both TSM, but for Soren.
Wow. I wonder if that means Spica's going to go, though.
Fresh air, and
there's no way Spica puts up with being on a developmental roster.
Thanks, everyone, for your support, and we'll see you next year.
There's no way.
Over this past year...
So, okay, if he's already got a team, that changes everything. Because it can't be Cloud9. Because Cloud9... Well, I mean, to be fair, it could be. We were clearly... Like, it would actually make sense if, say, Cloud9, regardless of whether Perks was intending on going there or not, like, if Bjergsen saying, yeah, I'm going to go to Cloud9, if that's what got the ball rolling on, like, Perks, you're going no matter what, like, whether you like it or not. There's three other possibilities. Yeah, see, that's true. There's three other possibilities here. One, Evil Geniuses needs a new mid laner, and apparently they're willing to dish out cash for it, which would make sense. So you have Impact, you need to upgrade jungle, so maybe you could get Spica to leave TSM and go to Evil Geniuses, and then you bring Bjergsen and Spica there. And then you already have a good bot laner in Danny, and Ignore is Ignore. If you want to make changes there, sure, whatever, but you don't have to. But Impact, correct me, Impact is a resident. Yeah, because Ignar and Jizuke were the imports. So you'd actually have a free slot for an import because you'd have an entirely resident team at that point. So EG is a very, very strong contender, in my opinion. The other team that I'm thinking of, if it's not Cloud9 or not EG, I don't know if 100 Thieves would be willing to make the move or not, but I'd probably take Bjergsen over... Would you? Yeah, absolutely. I take Bjergsen over Faker Dage, Abadage any day. Especially for that's I don't know. Okay, so here's my Impact. Bjergsen, Danny. Okay, they said they weren't going with a full development roster, but they said they were going younger talent, which is still for TSM standards, is still mostly a development roster, if we're being honest. Like, that's not, okay. It's not development like, oh, we're going to be 8th or 9th place and, like, rebuild. But, like, you're also not going to be paying superstars. You're going to be paying younger players who don't necessarily have they don't have the same amount of, I guess, talent is really the only way to say it. They just don't have that same amount to them at all. I don't know. Like, this is tough, though. And there is always the chance that he goes to Europe. We cannot write that out. Not saying it would definitely happen, but there's a non-zero chance, which is better than most other times. So, yeah. I don't even know. I have to check TikTok real quick just to make sure. See how the video is doing. For the first time in someone watches Travis. For the first time in 8 years, Bjergsen is leaving TSM. First wolf bomb of the season. Wolf bomb of the season is officially in.
Stop
and this
playing. Don't want to hear myself twice. I'm... Ugh. I mean, like, if you're placing bets, though, you still have to assume. You still have to assume Cloud9. Like, that's the most likely, all things considered. Wow. Dude, he was so young. Holy crap. For the first time. I will say, Speaka posting this makes me feel like he's gonna stay in the LCS. Because I feel like it, I don't know. If he was going to go back to EU, I feel like he would have done it earlier. I don't know. Didn't I also see that Razork is going to be... I mean, this makes sense, all things considered. Wooloo is not necessarily a trusted source, but that move would make sense. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, well, I need to, okay, actually, that's going to be my plan for tonight. So I have to leave at, what? My movie's at 9:30? So I got to leave here around like 9-ish? Because I don't really care about the previews all that much. Is that right? Let me edit the stream title. There we go. I saved the title, so it's a little bit more appropriate. Because I'm no longer going to be reacting to the G-Bay video today. I might save that for tomorrow. I'm shocked, to be honest. It's like there were many moves that were coming. This is just not one that I saw. Okay, let's see how Reddit's doing, because I can't imagine Reddit is in a great place right now. Okay.
for the first time in 8 years.
Is it really not linked on my TikTok? Okay, yeah, it is. Just making sure. I'm
Years. For the first time in 8
no,
eight
I don't.
years,
I don't
Bjergsen
need to hear
hears
myself
Bjergsen.
over and over again. Thank you. I appreciate it, but no, thank you. Reddit cannot be happy about this. There's no way. Or the TSM. I want to see the TSM Reddit. They're going to be in shambles. TL Bjergsen and Jensen AC step 1 confirmed. That dude, if Travis Gafford predicts that correctly, this is gonna be nuts. There's no like. I don't. Okay, let's see how bad the TSM subreddit is molding right now. This I'm curious to see. Team solo mid. They're probably going to be in shambles, and I feel really, really bad. But at the same time, I really don't. Wow. It's been a long time since I felt my stomach drop as hard as when Par said decline. Ouch. Well, I mean, again, TSM has become bigger than just a League of Legends organization. There's so much more than that. Like, I don't know, like... Let me get my Discord over here so I can message people privately as well without leaking anything. Not that I have anything to leak, but there's conversations that I want to potentially have. Okay. Let's see how TSM. This last game was the 06 run. Yeah. Yeah. Plays against TSM. Dude, it's going to be an amazing day if we actually see Bjergsen play for Cloud9. I mean, the thing that people forget is that 100 Thieves could throw everything into the mix. Wait, what? Why am I tagged? The fuck? Okay. Yeah, see, I think this is the biggest point that I don't even think it's down the line. I think Speaker has to be looking to facilitate a trade like now. Because there's no way that Speaker's going to be happy on a development roster. I mean, the big thing now, like if I'm reading into this correctly, you get rid of Hooney, because why keep him around if he's not filling a specific purpose? But why not just bring in Tenacity and Kenvi? Assuming Spica goes, bring them in, try and get some sort of mid laner that they can feel confident with. I mean, do you keep Sword Art on the books for $6 million in total for that contract total? That's, oh god, you can't. It's just too much money for a roster that's not going all out. Massive failure of an offseason. Dude, you lost one player. And you've been basically in need of a redevelopment for basically for years, because you've been sticking big name players with Spica and hoping that it works, and it didn't. Like, there's nothing else to say on that. Like, you just got... Ugh. They got dragged through the mud. And there's nothing they can do about it. At all. Cloud9 memeing as always. Go figure. He's not going to you, Dignitas. Sorry about your luck. You ain't got that kind of budget. No chance. Like, the only 3 teams that could afford him would be Cloud9, Evil Geniuses, 4 teams. Cloud9, Evil Geniuses, and 100 Thieves. They're literally the only ones. Beyond that, you're basically wasting your time if you're any other team trying to put in an offer. I don't think he goes to Europe though. Let's go, Monty. Monty gets it. Okay. Not by choice of my own, I have to start updating social media analytics. I do not have a choice. Because this is going to get pretty irrelevant pretty quickly if I don't. So, I'm just going to be updating Excel, and we could all just chat. If you had any topics, any conversations you want to have, let me know, because we got a lot of data to go through. Holy shit. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Wait, why is my page up, page down not working? What's my shortcut for that? I thought it was that. No? Excel shortcut to change tabs. Oh, is it really just control page up? I prefer the arrow key, but whatever. Okay, that works. So let's update TSM first. Let's see how their roster did and how their social media did post end of year 2021. We'll start with TSM. They're the big boy. We have to. Okay. Did their players become more popular by the end of the split? I'm highly doubting this, but... Alright. Hooney. How many followers you said that? Hooney lost followers. Wow, by a lot. That's kind of shocking, not gonna lie. Spica. Okay, Spica had really good growth, which makes sense. He was the MVP. He should grow a lot, all things considered. His name was literally everywhere. Power of Evil, 123.4. Very minimal growth this year. Makes sense. Lost. He had such a small following and couldn't really do anything with it. Like, couldn't gain anything at all. But then again, he was very quiet on the team, so it makes sense why that would be so low. And then, what about the big boy? Sword Art. 19.8. Really not a lot. So almost all their growth was attributed to Spica. Literally all of their growth was attributed to Spica. Did the organization grow? That's the question. TSM is now at 2.221 or 2221.05, 2221.05. So they grew a little bit. That's not bad. TSM report should be interesting though. So this will be the site that does Bjergsen have to sell? Yes, he has to sell all of his equity. He is not going to be allowed to hold equity in any sort of capacity for TSM and be allowed to play on a different team. He will have to sell. 28.9. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Jacob Wolf said that in the article, but I don't want to misspeak there. So let me just double check this. Back and forth. Yes, okay. Bjergsen and TSM will come to an arrangement to sell off his ownership equity within the team, which he has earned as part of his contract renegotiations at the end of 2019. So, the big thing to note with this, and this is, I've talked about this a little bit on TikTok, but I'm not sure how many people have seen the videos, but the big thing with equity, when it comes to players, when it comes to employees or anything like that, is that it's going to vest over a certain period of time. So say Bjergsen got $100,000 worth of equity, in terms like that's like the cash value for his stock. He's been there for 1 year, and say it vested over a 4-year period of time. So he got 25% of that equity up front. What would happen here is him wanting to leave, he would lose 75% of that. He would just never see it. Gone. Couldn't happen. The 25% ownership that he does have, he would be forced to sell at fair market value, and depending on how it's vested and what kind of options he chose, you're getting into like really complicated tax stuff then. But yes, so TLDR, he is going to be forced to sell all of his equity in TSM before he goes literally anywhere else. Reddit, team solo mid. Sorry, got the hiccups. When would he be forced to sell? When he gets signed, or when the next season begins? The second he gets signed, before he signs the contract, to be under contract with a different organization or whatever the start date would be. So say like he signs with Team Liquid, for example, but he signs to start on December 1st. He would then have until December 1st to sell. But Riot will be involved with literally all of that, so you don't necessarily have to worry all that much. And you don't have to worry at all. Okay, 1112.19. 9. So their Reddit has actually gone down a little bit. Perks is I think basically 100% gone. So okay, so he's not gone technically. Like he hasn't left the team, but that's also because he's under contract. Whereas Bjergsen, they basically like freed him up entirely. Like he's been let go of his contract more or less. So Perks is in technical terms, no, he's not. In reality, yes, Perks is gone. Perks is like done from C9. Gonzo, bye-bye. So yeah, mid lane is getting a massive shakeup this year. What do we need? We need team solo mids. Facebook data. How many people follow this page? Oh wow, their Facebook following has gone down a little bit. 516.619. Let's see. TSM Discord. No, I don't want to launch it. All right, they have 21.304, so they continue to be one of the biggest Discords in all of esports. Check that. Let's see, how is TSM doing on TikTok? Wow, they plateaued. They have not gained any sort of following at all on TikTok additionally. Like, they've plateaued, but it also makes sense given that, like, I mean, they don't post about anything League of Legends related at all. It's all Valorant and all other areas. Which is not shocking whatsoever. Most organizations don't, unfortunately, at this point. Can't say I'm surprised. Let down a little bit, sure, but at this point I've come to expect it, that not many people post about League of Legends on TikTok. I feel like I'm honestly one of the few that does it on a consistent basis. They have 2.9863. 2.986.3. So they've gone down in Instagram followers. TSM, FTX. Oh no, please stop. Do not play that. And they haven't gained any YouTube followers. So, overall, let me start linking these. End of year 2021. Okay, so we have done TSM. Wait, if I drag this straight to the right, that should just automatically. Yes, thank God. Whew. Wow. Whoops. Okay, that makes this a lot easier than TSM. Player Twitter following has gone up purely due to Spica. Organization Instagram. Where's... Do I not have TSM one? Wow, I didn't include TSM's Instagram on here. Wow. That's what feels bad, man. Wait. Oh, that just got relabeled. Okay. I was about to say, there's no way that I didn't forget TSM when doing this. There's no way. Let's post that. That. Ah, shit. That. Take over as mid for next split? I don't know. That's a really good question, because okay. It's not like he impressed me all that much, to be honest, and I think if we're being honest with ourselves, he likely gets smashed by most of the mid laners that are in the league. He doesn't stand a chance against Avadage, against Bjergsen himself, against... well, Jensen might be swapping to ADC for all we know. Like, it's so hard to really...
I mean, he could. But the other thing that you got to look at as well is
If Evil Geniuses decides to import somebody for their mid laner, I could see them picking up Jojo Pune. But EG seems pretty committed to developmental talent, so I don't know. I mean, I hate to cop out and say I don't know, but I really don't. Like, TSM is in this really weird direction of where they're going to go. The other question for them is going to be, do they keep Spica? That's going to be a big thing. Okay, so let's do that. We need beginning of year versus end of year. Ah, nope. Booyah. We'll filter these down. Okay, so TSM since the beginning of the year has grown 4% as an organization as a whole on Twitter. Since 2019, they've only grown 9%. So overall, not that significant of a jump. Actually, let me just do all these real quick. That'll make it easier. We'll do... We need a thick outside border. Also, can I... Where's my preferences? No. Take out the grid lines. There we go. That is a lot better. Okay. No, I don't want F1. Jesus. Okay, there we go. No, stop. Help. I was gonna say they should all be 100% divisible by 0. For now, at least. There we go. Thick outside border. Thick outside border. This is a little bit of OCD kicking in to make sure that all of these are correct. So basically, story of TSM's year, they grew a little bit, but all things considered, they remained relatively the same. All of their growth was from outside esports for the most part. But even then, they didn't really see much. And in terms of player followings themselves, Spica was the only notable name to see any change. That was it. Oh, shoot. No, not what I want. That's all there is to it. I'll worry about getting documentary series later. I want to get this data out sometime soon. Okay, so TSM, done. Decent year, not great. It is what it is. Immortals time. Time to dunk on Immortals. My favorite annual pastime. Let me pull their TikTok number first, because I'm curious to see. Huh, he's not wrong. Glad I could break the news, but that definitely was not me. What's up, Joey? Yes, Jacob Wolf is insanely. Let me like this. Okay. Check chat. What do I think of TSM's perspective social media fall off because of losing? Who's likely the most famous person in TSM? So, this is a twofold answer. That let me just get Immortals think while I'm here. It's always weird to me that I have more following than some of these organizations. I'm proud that they've grown so much. That's great, but at the same time, how are you letting a guy with like half the resources of your organization have a better social media following on TikTok than you? There's zero excuse. I'm sorry. So with TSM, the thing to note is that they gained a massive amount of popularity in terms of their organization's Twitter and everything else, specifically in 2018. Like, they went from 1 million flat to 2 million over the course of a year. They also, like, their YouTube following was also pretty big, but it skyrocketed. 1 million to 2.2 million followers. That's not something that just randomly comes from League of Legends all of a sudden popping off, because if you remember correctly, 2018 was the year that Mithy and Sven first joined TSM, and they actually missed playoffs and missed Worlds. They ended up that wasn't the year that they subbed in Speak a jungler. Who did they have for their jungler? That was the year that they tried Mike Young at the beginning, and then had somebody else. I can't remember. I don't even. Didn't they try? No, they tried Dardoch there. But point being, TSM's social media growth over the franchise era is purely due to Fortnite, Valorant, and other games. Like, it has nothing to do at all with League of Legends. Like, very minor. And that's shown by the players for the most part. Look at their player followings on Twitter each year. Down by the end. Barely up 50K. 2020, I wasn't able to grab that information as much. But even looking at this year, where you have, by far and away, the biggest drop-off that has ever existed in terms of players, because you lost Bjergsen, you lost Doublelift, Biofrost even had a respectable social media following. Like, the only one that was close to that this year was Huni, and he lost followers. Like, this is the same thing that happened with Optic. Yeah, they did use Greg and Summer. Good call. This is the same thing that happened with Optic, like towards the end of its quote-unquote life cycle prior to being sold off to Infinite Esports. Is like the juice, the clout that came with being a part of these organizations. The reason why they could pay lower salaries goes away. Like, it's not cool. It's not as cool anymore to be a part of these organizations. The expectations are so high, and it's diminishing returns the more and more you go up. So it's just gone. Like, all their social media following is purely due to outside games. And their big jump in 2018 was purely due to Fortnite. Now, what does this mean for the organization? Does that mean that they're dying? No, they're still positioned better than anybody else. If the next Fortnite or the next big trend comes out, they're more likely to capitalize on it than anybody else is. But in terms of League of Legends and their impact in the LCS, it's never going to be what it was. TSM of 2017 is literally gone and done. Even though they will still have the most amount of fans, they will still get TSM chants in every stadium, and I'm not denying any of that. But they're not going to grow that all that much, if we're being honest. Which sucks to a certain extent, but it's also emblematic of some of the issues that North America's having. My dude is shirtless with a cat. How's that video? Oh, god damn, that's popping off. Nice. Okay. But here's the worst part. If you think that TSM was bad, or not bad. I mean, bad is a relative term in terms of these social media followings. But it only gets worse as you go to the other organizations. Like, it gets substantially worse. Wait, what? Okay, no, it's... See, I don't know whether to believe Wooloo or not. I mean, they have to be getting them pretty cheap. All things considered. Let me post this in the League of Legends. Discord. Oh my god, somebody just... Hang on. I gotta show you guys this. This is absolutely hilarious. There's apparently a new LEC super team coming. Dude, look at that support diff. There's not a single team in Europe that could overcome that support diff. It's just gone. I feel bad for anybody that has to lane up against them. It's over. Alright, let's see how Immortals. Because the other problem with tracking this is that teams are now replacing players at a more rapid pace. What I might do... Going into 2022, when I make this list at the beginning of the year, I have a feeling that I'm going to put all 10 players for both the LCS and Academy teams on here. But then things are gonna... I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do Academy. That feels like... I don't know. It feels like I'm doing too much at that point for, like, no return. Oh god, Immortals players are losing following. No. Bro, how am I supposed to find... They always make it absurdly hard. Dude comes over from freaking Oceania and gains a total of 600 followers. Oh my god. Dude, I need your Twitter. Where's it at? Why, Immortals? Why do you make this so hard? Wait, I could always... I wonder if Wikipedia... Immortals, LOL. They might have the link to his... Yes, they do. Thank God. Oh, he lost followers as well. This is painful. So, Jonathan, just to update you, one thing that I have done as a, probably to my own detriment, a passionate fan of the LCS is, since franchising began, I wanted to see the impact that this system would have in terms of the league's social media following for both players and the organizations. Realistically, you would think in a franchise system they should all be able to work together and develop their social media followings and develop a higher amount of influence. That has not been the case. But luckily, I've been tracking all of this since the beginning of franchising, even back. I mean, I did this primarily because I cared way too much about Optic, which is why like they were in the immortal slot there for a while. And like if I go here, you can go back to like the Dokla, Katie and Pewee era. Like that changed by the end of that there, but originally like these numbers were like Ziggs and Lemon Nation going really, really far back. So basically, I just want to see whether organizations are doing a good job at growing the league. And I just don't think they have. But yeah, so this document actually got me a call with Chris Chaney, who is the CEO of Infinite Esports, or that basically oversaw Optic Gaming at the time. And yeah, this is a hefty spreadsheet. The one that gets even worse is that I've gone through and tracked every single YouTube documentary series since the spring of 2018, barring I think what was it? There was one split that I skipped. I forget which one it was. Oh, summer 2018. I skipped because I got a little bit too busy with work and everything else going on. But yeah, I go in and I literally grab the individual video viewership metrics for all the documentary series that's done by each team to see the viewership split over split, and then also just write some notes on it and yeah, give it a quick little synopsis. So also, if you want to know, these are podcasts as well. So including Hotline League, The Dive, and now most recently Face Check. I got to go and update this as well to get in all the remaining amounts here, because last time I did it was week 4 of the LCS. So really, you can tell that I'm in finance. I would never be able to guess at all. I don't feel like I give off that perception at all, other than the fact that I'm wearing, fleece jacket at home and my keyboard has a number pad on it. Who would have ever guessed? Not me. Not I. But yeah, this is the... Look, I enjoy the ever-living shit out of this stuff. Okay. Sorry, just checking Discord to see what all is going on there as well. What I think I might do is whenever I get off work each day, I might just pop on live stream now for a bit just so we can catch up on everything and just see how everything's going. To those that are in chat right now, there's 7 people concurrent. This is the most amount of people I've ever had in one live stream. Hello, thank you. Be sure to follow the channel if you want to see more consistent content. I do a weekly podcast on YouTube, 2 videos a day, every day on TikTok, which I'm assuming most people came from TikTok. Yeah, and obviously my Twitter, Instagram, and everything else are linked on the screen as well. Feel free to follow on any social media, but your support really has been appreciated, especially on TikTok. It's been insane. I'm the same way, being an amateur analyst as a way to progression fund. Spreadsheet data collected over various splits. When you say an amateur analyst, do you mean just like you're collecting data for fun as well, or like what do you mean by that? Because that's interesting. But I am gonna keep collecting data. Again, if you guys have any questions, any thoughts that you have about what's going on with Bjergsen, with everything else, let me know in chat. Give me your thoughts, because I'm down to speculate. Do you think he's going to Team Liquid, Cloud9? I think it's off the wall, but I think Evil Geniuses has a chance. I think a lot of people are writing them off. You work with 100 Next and a few college teams across NA. Nice. That's amazing, man. 100 Next has, tell you what, they've been doing well. They've been blowing up a little bit. I've really appreciated the steps that 100 Thieves has taken to really push the development side, because there's a fiscal benefit to it. Hoping to get an academy offered sometime in the near future. Nice. See, I thought about doing something like that back in 2018, like really trying to get myself out there, but I didn't have the time. Work was a little bit too tough, and things just kept getting in the way. So it just didn't make sense to. If I were to ever venture into esports, it would be a full-time thing. But I am beyond happy at Disney, and I don't want to give any sort of perception otherwise. But that's the only way that I would ever do it like that. Otherwise, I just enjoy making content like this a little bit too much. It gives you a little bit more freedom. What's the point of leaving TSM and joining EG? One, we don't know the amount of money that EG is willing to put out on the table, other than the fact that we have heard that they have an exorbitant amount of money that they're willing to throw at this alongside other potential players. So say, Bjergsen couldn't have got somebody like Danny, and they wanted an upgrade for ADC, and maybe he just didn't agree with what TSM's their roster building philosophy was. There are so many things that could be the case that we will just never know. Okay, 1.2. Okay, so actually I'll watch this clip with you guys just so you understand where the rumor came from. It specifically came from Travis Gafford. Let me know if this volume is a little bit too loud. Oh, he posted a video 10 minutes ago. Well, actually, we'll watch that live together as well.
Hello.
But first, let me go to this, because this is where it came from. Again, let me know how the volume is on this. If I need to adjust it all, I absolutely can.
Joining a league that's going to start on the move. You could tell them you're here and you're stuck. If you want to go someplace else.
There's a lot to manage in
not
life
an
right
ad.
now.
Stupid advertisements. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I believe it or not, your name actually comes up a good bit, so I'm always able to connect some of the dots there, like you, Slasher, and there's a few others that I recognize on
Again, maybe
a name
feel free
basis.
to say this is a stupid fucking take, and I suck. I don't know. I wanted to make some fun, big predictions for things that look, if I just predicted something,
Wait, here we go.
they could get Bjergsen for all I know. Who knows?
Here we go.
10, and I know it's going to end up on the TSM subreddit, and I just want to say to the TSM subreddit, I love you. Please don't shit on me.
They might not be in the best mood now,
and
though.
Feel free to discuss this only within the context of speculation.
Obviously.
But the big prediction is, if Bjerg leaves TSM, Spica doesn't stay on TSM either. I think Spica and Bjergsen have.
Oh wait, no, whoops,
really,
wrong one.
really
Sorry to
money,
bait you like that.
In my opinion, to try to be in this Bjergsen running. They are a team that is capable of trying to make that happen and is building some sort of super team around him. I predict, because they're always talking about all this, young and development stuff, and they're very big on the development stuff, and they've built out this backlog, and obviously they were able to bring Danny in this year, so they've shown it.
No,
and you hear this from Peter Dunn, you hear this.
Where? Oh, there it is. It's number 8. I am sorry that I'm bringing you all around.
I think it's crazy. Here he is.
If I could role swap, what position would I play?
Oh, I think that one is easy.
ADC.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here he is saying if he rolls. We've talked before about how, I guess one of my predictions last week, even before this week's episode. And so if you are well, and it's tough because I don't think there are that many great ADC options in North America.
He's
so
not
could
wrong.
you not have Jensen become the ADC for Team Liquid? Because obviously he has residency status. Then you bring Bjerg in.
Bingo.
You've got
there it was. Anyway, so that's where that came from. I'll watch the Travis Gafford one later in a bit. So, 100 Thieves is an interesting one. I've publicly made my thoughts known that I want Tenacity starting top lane, and I want Someday out. Not that I don't like Someday as a player. I just think, like, if you want to continue to be competitive and try and win the LCS, Someday is not going to be your guy soon. Like, very, very soon. And I don't think it's worth losing the long-term prospect that is Tenacity just because you're holding on and doing a favor to Someday. So that's my first thing. And people would call me crazy, whatever. I don't care. Personally, I would trade Abadage for Bjergsen. I'm just, like, that's me. I think Bjergsen's the better brand builder and fits better with 100 Thieves in terms of, like, hype if you truly want to go that route. But I don't know. Like, 100 Thieves is in this really interesting spot where they have so much developmental talent that you have to make the choice whether you want to split with it or not. And I think Kenvi specifically is gone, which sucks and makes me sad. But see, that would make sense. Someday on the move to Cloud9. So then Fudge would go to Team Liquid, I'm assuming. Someday would go to Cloud9. And then we would start Tenacity, which I like. Like, that is a move that I'm 100% in favor of in every way, shape, or form. You can keep the rest of the roster the same if you want. If you want to change out closer for Kenvi, whatever, I highly doubt they do. But Kenvi should be starting on an LCS team to split. No matter what. Like, there is zero excuse for him not to be starting. And that's just bad negotiations on the part of his agent if he's not, in my opinion. But we will see. What was I? Oh, yeah, Immortals. Immortals Gaming. Immortals GG. Their Facebook following has also gone down. That's what I keep telling people. Good friends with Kenvi, and he's going to stick around at Academy for another split before pursuing an LCS offer. That's... Ooh. That's interesting. Now, are you saying, like, one split as in just, like, what, like, spring split and then summer he's looking? Or are you saying he's intending for the full year to stay around? Because, okay, that's a double-edged sword. You are in the peak of Academy right now, where your name drives value to literally everybody. And maybe he's not getting the offers that he wants elsewhere. And I'm not, you know, obviously, you know, we're on the outside judging, looking in. Just spring. See, that makes it tough, though. That makes it really tough. You are on, for Kenvi, you're under the assumption then that a team is going to need a jungler. And what happens if they don't? Then you've cucked yourself. Like, it's a gamble that might be worth taking. Hell, I mean, there's even a chance that, say, you know, closer falls off in the spring. And all of a sudden, okay, well, maybe it's time to give Kenvi a try. And, you know, you try and battle your way to the starting position. Like, you know, the backup versus starter. It's like the Ben Roethlisberger, Tommy Maddox, to those that follow football and are, like, aware of the Steelers at all. Like, that's probably the most accurate comparison. But I don't know. I mean, that's just risky from his part. Like, very, very risky. That to a certain extent, I commend him. I do. But also, he really has aspirations of coming in and winning a split. He could with the right roster. That's the thing. He very well could. Uh-oh. 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 Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news. There it is. Wow. Wow. He's actually done it. Oh my god. Steve is the only one with pockets big enough to be able to pull something like this. What the fuck? Wow. And also, I gotta make this comment on... I'm not gonna make a separate video because it will pull away. I will pin my own comment, though. Fiona on Fire is reporting that what is he doing? He's Alright, let me post this. Let me pin this. I have to go on my phone to pin it. Wow. Dude, Team Liquid just became once again the team to watch. Yeah, not worth creating a whole nother video for, but that's legitimately... That's the thing, is like, nobody believed this rumor at all. Oh my god, we got another bomb. What the fuck? Hold up. We got another bomb. This from a reliable source. Sword Art is also leaving TSM. What the... Oh my god, there's so much going on right now. I may cancel my... If stuff keeps coming out, I may cancel my movie. And appreciate it, Fast Speed Gamer. Really do. Like, how do you... Literally, like, everything has come out. Bro, they are literally imploding. Hold up.
You crazy boy.
Bro, this is nuts. This is legitimately nuts. I don't think I've seen a roster mania like happen this fast in such a long time.
Well, let me teach you a little thing about COD roster mania, David.
Okay. In League of Legends, let's separate COD and League, okay? Because we both know that it...
Yeah?
Bro, Bjergsen's actually going to be... Okay, so that just to confirm to everybody in chat, this is the final roster bomb of the night. Bloop has confirmed that he's going to bed. So
Okay, as of 7:18 Eastern time, what is the roster of TSM?
Spica and Hooney. Spica, Hooney, and Lost, and that's it. Like, that's all we got. Like, TSM literally imploded entirely. I'm not okay. I'm not fully surprised that TSM somewhat imploded. What I am beyond shocked by is that Team Liquid is just picking up everything. This is... Oh, wait, who's this? Fandivorce. Bro, now is like... What do you do if you're a fan of TSM? How does this news make you feel? Because it can't make you feel good whatsoever. It's got to be like a punch to the gut. Oh my god, hang on. Oh, I haven't even checked the TSM Reddit.
These are just reports, nothing released from their official socials, right?
Yeah, but when it comes from Bloop, Jacob Wolf, or Fione, generally speaking, it's like 99% confirmed. That's all you need to know to confirm that.
Yeah.
Let's pull this up. They're going to be in shambles. Oh, I feel bad. Where's it at? There it is. Yeah. I mean, that's... You're supporting Faker and SK. See, talk about fair weather fans. Parth needs to go now. Or he wants to... Wait, Lena's going to be leaving TSM?
Oh, wait a second.
Is that actually... Wait, did she remove all the shit from her...
I mean...
Hang on, let me see this, because there's no way. That seems like bait.
I wouldn't base a removal of bio the telling sign, Dave.
No. That's... No. This is, like... I'm trying to think where you go, though, as a TSM fan. Not as a TSM. For TSM as an org, okay. Assuming Jonathan's point of Kenvi is staying put for another split at 100 Thieves Academy, that limits one of the best junglers that you had available, assuming Spica is... There's no way on God's green earth that Spica is not trying everything he can to get out of TSM right now.
Oh, he has to.
He had, like... You're not... If I'm him, I'm literally paying teams. Like, look, I will pay half the cost for you to get me out of here.
Buyout. Yeah.
Like, take my salary cut, whatever. I don't care. Oh boy. Hold up. Okay, for chat, just to be clear, because there's 7 or 8 people in here. Apple is a guy that used to play in a recreational League of Legends league that I was in. He now works for the game house. I have no clue whether the validity of his statements, and quite frankly, this just feels like him like piling on for the sake of piling on.
All right, Paul, you keep Dave company. I'll be back.
But Paul, just so you know, you are on live stream. Just to be clear.
Oh.
But,
I'm so excited to say something sus, bro. I knew it. He said he has a... Oh.
you can still
What do
say
you
something
mean? What do you mean? I can say what?
You can say whatever you want. We got
No,
more
I mean-
people in
I
chat
mean-
than I know what to do with. We got 8 people
Yeah.
watching right now.
So this guy, so I'm gonna assume, has anyone who's actually a human said that this stuff other than
No,
the
there's no confirmation on Speaka whatsoever, and this feels like a grab for attention. Just with like, this seems like one of those things that's like he has a thread, and like whether it's valid or not, he's banking on this coming true, just for the simple fact that everybody else is gone, so it would make sense if he's gone. So like, I get it.
Well,
But
I
yes.
mean, it's probably possible, bro, at this point.
I mean, if you're Speaka, wouldn't you?
I don't really know what his plan is.
Like, I wouldn't want to be there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't love that they had to say,
I mean, Sword Art going, I feel like, is the least surprising out of all this. Let's be clear with that.
Oh, is Sword Art leaving?
Yeah.
Where was that announced?
That was announced by Bloop.
Oh, okay.
So, not announced by TSM, but official sources.
Okay.
So that's done. So you're left with Huni, Speaka, and Lost.
Oh. Me, Speaka, and Lost.
So you either do
Lost
one of
is
two.
gone.
Yeah,
Lost
Lost
is
is gone
gone.
no matter what. And I don't think. I mean, I guess at this point you probably keep Huni.
Bro, I've had a raging headache all day. I'd been puking all day, and then I finally wake up feeling good from a nap, and all I see is a DM from you that says sorry. And I was like, what could this be? I was like, I finally feel good. I felt great. I took a walk, and then I look at my I look at Twitter, and I go, oh, brother. I was like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
I felt bad. What feels worse is that he's going to Team Liquid, of all places.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, well, that's what Fionn
So
on
the
Fire is
Jensen
reporting.
thing is true?
Yeah, Jensen would be role swapping to ADC, and Bjergsen would be your mid laner. And then you have Core JJ. Personally, I'm not a big fan of keeping Santorin around. I'd rather pick up somebody else. And then...
I guess this is a hot take, but I feel like this isn't. That roster is not...
No, I'm
that
with you
good.
there. I mean, they're good. They're an upgrade over current Team Liquid, in my opinion. Because I think
but
Jensen,
they're not like...
Jensen could be a better ADC than Tactical, and Bjergsen is way more solid in mid. But you still have to fix the clear jungle top issue because Alfari's gone.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how many people are gonna scream my name?
So if you also believe rumors that were in chat by I don't know if you're reading the YouTube chat at all, but basically someday could go to Cloud9, which could mean that Fudge could go to TL.
Alright, you have to say all this again, because people are yelling my name.
Fudge goes to Team Liquid. Someday goes to Cloud9. Tenacity gets promoted at 100 Thieves.
Oh, okay. So Someday's leaving?
No, that's not confirmed at all. That's just
Oh, you're just speculating.
Yeah. One of the guys in my chat used to work for 100 Next and was putting it out there. Did I hear that Double If might unretire and come back to the league? Sure, come back. Get absolutely ass blasted by every other ADC in the league and see how that goes for him. If Double If knows what's good for him, he'll stay retired. That's not me shit talking him as a person. That's me saying the skill that we saw from him at the end of 2020 is enough for all of us to know that he should probably enjoy making way more money retired. But the question is, okay, this is really going down the rabbit hole, but we kind of have to for this extent. If Lena leaves TSM and Bjergsen's gone from TSM, the only remaining factor that you have other than Reggie and Parth is Double Lift himself. So there is a 0.001% credence to that idea, at least a little bit. And then Double Lift goes somewhere else that's not obviously Team Liquid or TSM.
Yeah.
Maybe Cloud9, I don't know.
I don't even think it's worth talking about. I don't think that would happen.
No, but I love going down those rabbit holes.
Well, I know. I know I'm saying that won't happen. But I just want to know what they mean by they're willing to do. They said long-term roster, but they're still trying to find a competitive roster. That leaves a lot. So and if
I don't know.
If Bjergsen's going to, bro, none of this makes sense because if Bjergsen's going to TL, then where's Reckless going? The super team with perks?
Maybe. Or just staying in Europe, I guess.
Guess he could go back to Fnatic.
He could. I
mean, it's what I said. It's lower floor, higher ceiling. Definitely. Yeah. For a team, if they can stack it right. But I don't think they're gonna stack it right.
I don't know. Hey, Radiant, I appreciate it. That's amazing that my channel was recommended for you. That's really cool. Glad you're enjoying it. Again, if you guys got any thoughts, by all means, let us know in chat. We will gladly talk and debate anything.
I mean, there's no way they can build a team that's actually good.
No, especially with Kenvi apparently staying put at 100 Thieves Academy. You have no options. Yeah.
Why would he stay at Academy?
So, Jonathan is apparently good friends with him. And he said that he's looking to stay for one more split in Academy. And then test out his options in summer.
That seems weird.
That's what I said. Like that that seems like I'm not saying it can't work out, but it feels like a bad move. But apparently like his motivation is he wants to come in and win right away. So if he's not going to get an offer on one of the major teams, then yeah, you might as well stay put in Academy for the time being. I guess that makes more sense, all things considered.
Yeah.
Because he will continue to smurf Academy, without question. He won't have tenacity by his side anymore. But, I mean, if you're 100 Thieves Academy, do you promote like Gamsu? And then go that route? I mean, there's so many possibilities. And we're so early on into Roster Mania that it's like... Ugh. And chat, yes, I'm probably going... At this point, I'm probably just going to live stream most days after I get off work or into the evening just while roster news is going on. Just because this was a lot of fun getting to react to all this live. Been a long-time TSM fan, but only Broken Blade left it all. Or once Broken Blade left it all, it hit a bit different, and then this, I still love the team, and I'll take a Stinger LCS as a whole over one team. Yeah. I mean, Paul's the same way. Paul's a BB super fan and TSM fan, so.
Yeah, if he came back, I wouldn't mind.
He's going to G2 though.
More than likely, yeah.
I don't see any world where he doesn't.
Bring him back. Now you got the capital.
I mean, yeah.
You know what all this still leaves on the table?
What?
The ultimate goal. TSM Chovy.
There's no way. If TSM Chovy was a possibility, Sword Art wouldn't leave.
Now they, if I were TSM and I needed money for Chovy,
True.
would
You're
I
not
tell
wrong.
Smarter?
I mean, you're not wrong. But at the same time,
Cloud9's blowing up, right?
reportedly, yeah.
Okay, Vulcan, Fudge, Chovy, Spica. I don't care who at ADC. Not good enough to do anything, but good enough to
No.
be okay.
Okay. Well, that brings the question on all this: are any of these roster moves immediately gonna make any team like a step above, like better? Like, there's no super team being formed here, if we're being
No,
honest.
there's no world's fighting teams yet. Now,
Like,
that roster would be crazy, actually. Thinking on it,
What?
because it's a hypothetical, it's fake. But
Yeah.
there's no way that roster could exist. But that roster would go hard. Spica, Chovy, Fudge, topside.
I mean, Fudge is supposedly going to Team Liquid, so you'd have Fudge.
Oh, okay.
My biggest thing is I still think you have to replace Santorin if you're Team Liquid. Like, that's the biggest difference maker between that roster going from, okay, we look good, to, wow, this team could literally smash everybody.
Is Kenvi getting promoted to 100 Thieves?
No. There's no way he gets promoted over Closer. Let's be real.
Or not Kenvi, my bad. Tenacity.
Tenacity. Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay. So he's not an option.
No. So I think you... So here's the thing. If you're Team Liquid... Whoa, wait. Hang on. Because Jensen's a resident, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have resident mid, resident top, resident ADC, and import support. They can import a jungler. Wait a minute. Oh my god, they're going to get Elyoya.
Are they?
They're paying for Bjergsen, Jensen, and Core JJ. Why would they not?
Is Elyoya leaving?
I mean, he's reportedly looking elsewhere. And he was following Bjergsen a few days ago.
Oh.
Now,
Maybe.
that might be a super team.
Maybe.
If
I
Jensen
still
can
don't
click.
think Jensen and Bjerg are enough to be a super team, though.
If Jensen clicks as ADC and Bjerg is as consistent as we know him to be, that is absolutely a super team.
They're good enough. They're good enough.
Like,
I just
again,
don't see him doing anything at Worlds. That's the problem.
No. I mean, well, okay. My judgment of all this is, can you undoubtedly smash LCS? I don't care about Worlds. My expectation for Worlds is hopefully they get out of groups. Like, that's...
Then yeah, they can't smash LCS. I'd say they'd be good enough to win.
That roster, I think, could smash LCS. If Jensen...
It depends on who else, like, the other teams get, because they'd have to get nobodies for that roster to smash.
Okay, well, the only roster that we know about in terms of, like, overall totality would be 100 Thieves. You really don't think that roster beats 100 Thieves in almost every series?
No. Actually, no.
Jason,
last Bjergsen we saw wasn't... The last Bjergsen we got wasn't exactly confidence building.
True.
I even said that when he was coming back to TSM. I said, like, when the rumors were that, I was like, I don't know how I feel about him coming back, because the last time I saw him, he was making no plays to win the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So?
No, I mean, I get you. I just wonder if, like, having Elyoya and having...
Because if Elyoya is leaving if Mad Lions is blowing up as hard as we think they are, if Karzi's leaving and Humanoid's leaving as well, then TSM Humanoid was something that was being talked about way back.
Yeah.
So they're gonna offer him a lot of cash probably.
Well, I mean, the other option was Inspired. Because the Rogue is 1000% blowing up. So we know Inspired is open to leaving.
Well, I'm saying both those junglers make them a good team. I'm just saying I don't know how, if I call them like world beater unstoppable. I think they're stoppable. They're just a really good team. But that's really smart. They'll be super smart. and that definitely can win an A. I just don't. That there is no way no team could find a way to beat them, is my thing.
Yeah.
Teams can find a way.
To Jason and Radiant and Chad, what about Closer, and would they let Closer go? No, I don't think you let Closer go yet. It just doesn't make sense. So if you let Closer go to Team Liquid, you are immediately upgrading TL while you don't have the promise that Kenvi is going to be that high. Huhi is not going anywhere. I refuse to believe that. Huhi was one of the best supports that we saw all split. There's nobody that you replace Huhi with at all that's an immediate upgrade, and I don't think you import whatsoever.
Dang,
the
I
only
guess
way
we
that
could-
that happens is if you upgrade Jung, or if you swap Closer out for Kenvi, then you have the ability to import support. But I don't think you mess up that duo. That bot lane duo was smashing EDG in games. There's no way you break that up at all. No chance. Someday gone, though, I completely agree with. I think Sunday's, like, I've been saying this for 6 months. Tenacity needs to start. I think this will be the split that he finally does.
Well, this isn't good.
Why?
I think Speak is gone.
Wait, why? Who said it?
Travis Gafford said he thinks so.
Wait, oh.
Why are you streaming? Gosh dang it.
Why am I streaming? Because
there's
I
a
didn't
comment
know
I
this was
can't
gonna
make.
happen.
There's a comment I can't make that I was gonna make that would have been hilarious.
Hang
but
on.
Joey will like it. Joey will like it.
Hang on. Let me see if I can mute you on stream so you can say it.
Oh, okay. I wish Joey was back. I want to tell Joey.
Can you pull up the YouTube stream just to check something real quick?
Oh, yeah. Do I need to check myself?
Yeah, just make sure I have muted the audio where you come in. You should not be able to hear yourself at all if you talk. Okay. Oh boy. No, you're good. I don't give a shit. No, dude, it's been fluctuating between 3 and 8 for like 40 minutes. I don't care. I've never cared about the views. You know that. Oh my God, Paul. Jesus. Oh my God. Jesus. Okay, I'm unmuting you now. Dear Lord, Paul.
Your face is all I wanted to see.
Jason, I would assume that Sven is gone from Cloud9. Yes. I don't know what to say to you, Paul.
Sorry.
I don't know what to say to you.
Can you just tell Joey that next time I see him, I have a good quote for this?
Yes, we will. What was I going to look at? Oh, Travis Gafford. Because you said he tweeted about that.
Yes, so so people of chat, do we trust Travis Gafford or no?
I mean, Travis Gafford clearly said that he was just, like, speculating. It was not to be believed at all. So I don't take stock in anything that he says. I keep it in, like, the back of my mind, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, the Perks expectation in reality was to come over and literally win both splits of the LCS and get Cloud9 easily out of groups. To which that was a failure, and Perks was not even the best mid laner, not even a top 4 mid laner in the LCS. So yes, that was a failure by every demonstrable measurement. Travis Gafford is pretty trustworthy, but when he's not, here's the thing to keep in mind with all of this. When somebody's not willing to go out there and say, I 100% put all my faith in this, don't believe it or don't trust it. Like that's the thing that separates like Jacob Wolf, Bloop, and others is like when they say it, they are as close to 100% confident as they can be, and they're never gonna be like, okay, well this is just this might be wrong, etc. Like they're saying no, this is it. It's the same thing with that Adam. What's his name? Wojciechowski?
Woj.
Yeah, Woj.
Yeah, Woj bombs.
But he operates under the same capacity, where it's like he's not gonna say it. Like he will specifically report like rumors, like early on rumors that do have some credence. But like if he says that like Kevin Durant is going to the Nets, Kevin Durant's going to the Nets. Like even if the team hasn't confirmed it, it's happening. The difference between Travis Gafford and Jacob Wolf is exactly that, where it's like one is directly to be believed to be happening in the moment, 100%.
Yeah, you might as well. Like Jacob Wolf is like 100%er.
Yeah. So that's like,
yeah.
I'm not saying put all your eggs in one basket and only believe Jacob Wolf, but just keep that in mind.
Yeah. I mean, if he says something, that's basically a team announcement.
Yeah, that's that literally what it is.
Because he's getting the info from the team. TSM's blown up. It's doomed.
I don't think it's doomed for you guys. But
doomed.
let's take stock of where we're at right now, though, for the LCS as a whole, because I'm also going through these social media followings, and I think this is a very important note to have. What do you mean my movie is starting soon, AMC? My movie's not until 9:45. Fuck off. The LCS in general has not been growing for an extended period of time. Do any of these moves that have been made today or announcements of things like this, are they going to change the trajectory of the LCS? In terms of broadcast, I would say yes. Bjergsen going to a team that is not TSM immediately boosts the broadcast. And I think for Team Liquid, if you can't capitalize on this move, you're like that is horrible. Like you should be able to pump up every single social media following of not only the players on your team, but the organization across the board. You should be able to monetize the ever-living hell out of this. Does this change our result at Worlds and our expectations going into next year? No. Let's make that very clear. Our goal next year, even for Worlds in North America, is to have one team out of groups. Not to win a quarterfinal, not to win a semifinal. The goal is to get out of groups. That is reasonable given the expectations that are currently set on our region and the limiting factors that we have existing. That's fair. Rumor has it FPX is blowing up and Doing B and Nagori are leaving. I can see that. I mean, why the hell would FPX keep the same roster after this year? Tian's done. Like, his wrist is shot. And Nagori will just go back to, we'll go back to Damwon because Khan has to leave for military service.
Pain.
Alright. I need to go let my dogs out.
Blow it up.
It's going to be about probably 15, 20 minutes. Thoughts on this world so far? The lack of crowd once again kills it for me to a certain extent. By all means, I love Worlds. I've loved all the games so far other than quarterfinals. I thought quarterfinals is very boring. But beyond that, Worlds is Worlds. And the lack of crowds has a very significant impact for me. I don't know if you agree with that, Paul.
I'm just there for the play, but I would like the crowd. The crowd makes it more exciting. But TSM's blown up anyways, so it doesn't matter.
8, 10. Okay. Coco, come here.
Are you muted on stream?
I am not.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All right. 8, 10. Okay. Coco, come here. Are you muted on stream? I am not. I am not.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You don't need to be. It's fine.
I think that is
So
a
we
big
know
enough.
when.
I think that's a big enough sign that I'm laying the dogs out and I'll be back at 8:10.
Yes.
Is this supposed to be separate from the podcast? Yeah, I am just streaming. I originally came on to react to G-Bay's video talking about double elimination and like record something on live stream that I could put out as like a separate video at a different day. And yeah, this obviously all this happened whenever, like the second I went to do that, all this happened. So I can't really complain, but yeah, not what I originally intended at all.
I can complain.
Of course you can complain. You're a TSM fan. Do you want me to leave this on so you can talk to chat at all if you want?
I'm about to have to go anyways.
Oh, okay.
So I might talk for a couple of minutes, but I don't know. I gotta use the bathroom and head
Wait,
out. So.
I gotta give you this one. Like you've seen the Jonathan guy in chat. His name is also Shocks on Discord. Like I said, he's working for 100 Next. So there's no official confirmation or credence. I've never met the guy. Don't know. Can't validate anything. But he said that Blabber and Vulcan are likely out for Cloud9.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be something? Go.
So wait, what are TSM and Cloud9 doing? Rebuilding?
I guess. I don't know what else you do at that point.
Because if Vulcan's gone, Sven's gone.
Oh, well, Sven's been gone no matter what. We knew that.
Welcome TSM Sven, I guess.
It is a great time to be a 100 Thieves fan watching all this from the sidelines and not having to worry about shit, might I add.
Yeah.
But
yeah, there's no chance. It's all blown up.
speaking of EG actually makes sense now that I think about it. They bring in like a good import mid laner. You have Impact, Spica, an import Danny, and then Ignar. That's good. I'm fine with that roster.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I gotta go let the dogs out. If you want to talk to chat, go right ahead. I hate to leave this with 8 viewers, but I'm sorry. I have real life obligations and pets, so gotta do what I gotta do. I'll be back.
Pain.
Okay. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Hello, chat. How do we feel? How's our nights going? Are we sad? Or are we happy about the news?
Luna, let's go potty. Come on, let's go potty. Okay, come on. Let's go. Come on, let's go potty.
Whoa, fast speed.
Oh, I know.
Fast speed gamer.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm happy for Berg too. I like the Mighty Ducks photo. Zillion. You know, the era of the Spica 9-man sleep finally comes to a close. That's the pain of life. Sometimes you just get nothing. That's TSM right now. Brutal. Really? That's dope. 2014 was when I first started watching too. I watched the Wild Turtle triple kill in summer finals into Cloud9. I think that was their first time being Cloud9 in a final. I got really lucky. I joined 2014 and, well, watching, I guess, as a fan, whatever. And I watched, I liked the odd one, but he retired that year. So I was like, whatever, I'll watch professional. Because I just started playing the game. And then, of course, the odd one retires all that, goes on to do his thing. Amazing comes in. They had Glebe, Glar Blue. And then all of a sudden they move on to what they had when they won. Alliance Fnatic E Finals. That's a throwback. Some old teams. Jeez. Yeah, Odd One was legit. Spain. Life is pain. Well, I gotta roll out. See y'all. Have a good night. Hopefully if you stay so Dave comes back to viewership still smooch. Oh, it's gonna be way different to watch. It's gonna be depressing. No fun. No fun. I'm not happy TSM's gonna suck. Smooch.
carrot? Who wants carrot? There we go. Good girls. Alright, chat. I'm back. We're finally chilling. Oh, shoot. No, I don't want to cancel that. Whoops. No. How about we not? Okay. So, we got until 9:15, which means I can get a drink of water. We can play a flex game. And I will keep updating. I will keep updating the social media things. Yeah, it's a good walk. I mean, not really like a full-time walk. It's literally just letting dogs out in New York City is a walk every time by default. You don't have much of a choice in the matter. No, Luna, you just got a treat. You're fine. Okay, so we are gonna play one game, a flex, because I do want to play some League of Legos. Make sure. Okay. Yep, that's not. Let me check in, see how everything's doing on social media. Have there been any breaking or major announcements? Somebody on TikTok said, as a TSM fan, his legacy with the team will be ruined if he leaves for TL or C9. No, it's not. No, it's not. That does not destroy anything about his time during TSM at all. Anybody saying that is just pure hyperbole to the fullest. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Appreciate it. Okay, let me swap. Let me get this here. I can close those two out. And I will merge this in with these. I need to have chat on the side too. I didn't know changing teams destroyed their previous achievements. I know, right? That it amazes me every time when people just like really overreact. It's like when LeBron left Cleveland being the most notable example. It's like, that didn't change shit. Anybody saying that it did was out of their goddamn mind. And in the meantime, let me pop this open. Hunter Thieves fan? Yes, I am. Which luckily this offseason has been relatively quiet compared to others, which has been a blessing, might I say. I have really appreciated that. We're going to play Vayne. Immortals Gaming. How many people did they gain on YouTube? Well, actually,
Right.
go. Sorry for the scene changes. Huge fan of them since they came into the LCS. See, my thing is that I've been an Optic fan since 2013. Had Optic not come into the LCS, I would have been a really big. No, could we not? I don't want copyrighted bullshit play. Had Optic not come into the LCS, I 100% would have cheered for 100 Thieves through and through, like from the beginning to end. But because Optic came in, they were my team. And then obviously once Optic left, it was very easy to swap. How do I feel about the Sunday rumor? I have been on record saying for a long time now that I want Tenacity to start the 2022 season. And if he didn't, that would be somewhat of a letdown. Liquid. Can we not, guys? Can we not? No. Immortals Gaming Discord. I need their Discord figures. Okay, it's still 2.7K. I saw that when it popped up. Okay, so that makes that one really... No, I don't want to join Immortals thing there. Okay. But yeah, I mean, if I have my choice, I think someday, while I love the guy to death, I think it's time for him to find greener pastures, so to speak. Why don't I just... Why do I keep doing that? What are we playing? We're playing against... We have a Lulu support playing against the Ashe, Kale, Fizz, Graves. All champions that can one-shot me, so why not?
Let us hunt those who have fallen to darkness.
Why not? Silver. 80 main, yes I am. Hard stuck gold. Okay, let me save all the Twitter stuff. Got Immortals done. Their growth year over year, not good. Not good at all. Yikes. That we'll go Sentinel this game, because why not? Let me make sure the YouTube chat comes over here. Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink, make myself a PB&J real quick while the game loads up, and we'll be good. We are definitely starting Doran Shield.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Well, better weapons, maybe.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay.
I've always hunted evil. Thought I'd be facing it alone, though.
What skin does he have? Oh, Spirit Blossom. Alright. If we get this game rolling, this should be free. Oh, they are in trouble.
from a mile away.
I'm fine without allies. Usually. Just give me a bolt and tell me where to aim.
Alright, let's get this.
Wraiths I expected. Allies, though. I won't shy from darkness when there's evil to fight. Where was the bow and doesn't matter. Got it now. Better gear makes me a better hunter.
There we go. Perfect CS. Let's get it. Crazy thing.
I still hunt monsters, but now I prioritize.
Good try, kid.
Cleansing light. So now everyone wants what he wants.
You have slain an enemy.
Evil
An
says
enemy
evil
has been
does.
slain.
Poorly. I can handle shades of gray if I'm wielding
she's got
relic
it.
stone.
Nice. Good 2-0 trade.
An enemy has been slain.
3-0 trade.
Did not see the harrowed hordes coming. Not impressed.
Coco, you're fine.
I'll put you down.
I might actually be able to. Oh shit. Nope.
An enemy has been slain.
The bow has a new
Hold up,
weight.
hold up, hold up.
Or
There we
maybe
go.
that's my responsibilities.
And we got an amazing back. Perfect.
Any
Enough for
other
a control
sentinels
ward.
around? Good. I can have some fun.
Yeah, we're still going that.
The good
Wait,
guys
Travis
think
Gaffer
some
predicted.
creatures can be redeemed. We'll see.
We'll watch it afterwards. Travis Gafford has predicted the Team Liquid roster for 2022. We'll see how it looks.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Let's
Let's go, Lulu. 3-0 and
The
Smurfing.
Sentinels think too much. It's simple. See a fiend, kill a fiend.
This LCS offseason is going to be like one of the best of all time.
A chance to wipe out a great evil? Of course I signed up.
The only one that really compares somewhat, and that's even somewhat, is 2018's when the super team was formed with Double Lift and everybody else.
I still stock my
That is the only time in recent memory that I can think that Roster Mania was this juicy. But even then, it wasn't like,
An enemy has been slain.
I don't know.
The stone is an extension of my will.
Look, our goal for international showing should be a positive win record in groups and getting one team out. That is always going to be the goal until culture and many other things change here in America. I hate to make that sound pessimistic in a way, but it's realistic.
Not like
The TL one, yeah. Whenever Double Lift went to TL, left, or got dropped by TSM, you know, via Reddit or whatever it was.
which weapon is a tactical question.
And the big thing is Worlds is in North America, so that's like a massive thing.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Could have done without so many. Judgment's coming. New look, same priorities, same perfect aim.
Damn. Ah, I fucked that up.
From silver to stone.
Coco, relax. You're fine. Coco, it's your shadow.
Stone is just as cold and deadly in my hand as
The Western Week 2 cruise was fun to watch. Here's the thing that people don't seem to remember. The Week 2 at Worlds meme was a thing up until 2018. From 2018 on, our Week 2 has been better than our Week 1. Hey, congratulations on your second child being born, man. That's amazing.
Let's go around again.
tough talk for someone who can't outrun my bullets.
An enemy has been slain.
The Star Wars C9 got me to cheer for them? You're damn right. I will cheer for any North American team at Worlds. I don't give a crap who you are. I don't care if you have the player that I hate the most. I will cheer for North America at Worlds every time. Never fails.
An enemy has been slain.
Evil keeps growing, but it's not just me fighting anymore.
There we go. You're damn right. That's what makes American pride, baby.
I'm the last defense.
Lulu is in trouble.
So I get a cool bow, but
Do y'all mind, like, not fighting while I'm just trying to take plates, please? That'd be much appreciated.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, y'all can keep fighting.
An enemy has been
Coco, Luna, relax. It's okay.
Killing
You're
spree.
fine.
Shadow boxers.
Luna, you're fine.
Other than me. Enemies I outmaneuver.
Damn. We're close. Very close to having that.
Gold, more gear. Stocking
I will admit I'm rooting for T1, but I'm less excited for semis since quarters is so sleeper. Yeah, same. But semis could deliver for all we know. I mean, I don't know. These are the 4 best teams at Worlds. I think almost unanimously agreed upon by everybody.
Thought I'd be facing it alone, though.
So look, let's hope for the best matches. It's all we can have.
An
Yeah,
enemy
thank you.
has been slain.
And he's dead. Oh, get juked. Oh. Come on. There you go. Get it?
No mercy for monsters.
Exactly. And this T1 series is replicating pretty much exactly what the SKT Rocks series was. Except it's arguably swapped where T1 is now the underdogs.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Purifying.
Turret plating will fall soon. An enemy has
I had to
been
run.
slain.
Oh,
You have slain an enemy.
there we go. Booyah. Let's get it.
My work's not done. It's never done.
Yeah. That best of 5 finals was great. Even though the games themselves weren't as close as people might have wanted them to be for a 5-game series, it was still great.
Just give me a bolt and tell me where to aim.
Time to run, time to run, time to run. Alright, nice. We got behind the minions. We're good. We are severely up.
I don't need another weapon from HQ, but it would be fun.
Let's go around again. Ha! Come on, you. Let's dance. Ha!
Now we're going straight back.
Wraiths unexpected. Allies, though.
Your turret has been destroyed. Rampage. Shut
Okay.
down.
Ezreal gave up on life. Yeah, he's...
Double kill.
This bot lane in general is just very troll. These are those wins where like you take the win, but at the
Surprised
same
at how
oh
much I
shit, I
like
was
having
not
the
paying attention.
company.
That's on me.
Even
Oops.
Graves. Not like I tell him that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Hi Graves. I saw you there.
Brace yourself. I won't shy from darkness when there's evil to fight.
I could have swore Fizz was gonna come after me.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah, that's fine. You
Where
back,
was the
we get
spell?
tower. Go for it.
Doesn't matter. Got it now.
An enemy has been slain.
monsters, but now I prioritize.
Here we go, Yone. Get him.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Everyone wants to fight monsters.
Yeah. I mean, I probably didn't have the flash, but it's better that I did.
Shut down.
I can handle shades of gray if I'm wielding relic stone.
Oh, we have no tower in mid. I thought we had tier 2. That's why I'm gold, by the way.
Did not see the harrowed hordes coming. Not impressed.
He was 1200, so that's fine. Alright, everybody's backing. I'll be able to get item, and we're not going to lose dragon from that, so that's big.
See how those weapons. Never had tools like this.
I need mana.
Guess the sentinels are good for something.
Killing spree.
The bow has a new weight. Or maybe that's my responsibilities.
Alright, let's go kill Ezreal. Mine. We got it. Go. Let's kill Fizz.
An enemy has been slain.
Any other sentinels around?
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Rampage.
They never see their
Your team has destroyed a turret.
It's free. We
Stay
keep pushing
still.
it.
It's more fun.
Rampage.
Sentinels think too much. It's simple. See a fade. Kill a fade.
An enemy has been slain.
What rank do you have to be to get the victorious Blitzcrank skin?
A chance to wipe out a great eagle. Of course I see.
Has destroyed a turret.
Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay, we baited out her ult. Kiana should be able to kill her. Gold? Okay, yeah. So I've already got that in solo duo and flex. It's just gonna be a matter of trying to get the plat for the chroma.
An ally has been slain.
Oh boy. Yeah, so TFT on plat, flex I'm gold, solo I'm gold. So nice. Chroma. Let's go Camille. There we go. The Smurf Camille.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
My wife likes TFT, she got me into it. It became one of those games that was like really easy to play on the road. Like whenever I was traveling a lot for work, back in like 2019, it was really fun to play. And just not mind numbing. Like you don't have to play with like your brain fully activated.
Next time, choose the right side. No wasted motion. Good hustle, Graves. Maybe get some ice for that.
Oh, I'm getting a double kill here. Please challenge me. Nah, I'm not getting a double kill. Fuck. A little too aggro with it. Should have waited for Fizz. I tried to flash forward to... Figured if I could flash forward, maybe get a kill, and then be ready in time for his ult, then we'd be good. But clearly that did not happen.
Minor setback. I won't be stopped.
Unstoppable.
You had your chance.
Dominating.
Yep, you guys go ahead. I'm just gonna keep pushing up mid. Have fun, Camille.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Which weapon is a tactical question, but it's also a fun one.
Enemy triple kill.
Ah, I thought I was out of that. Damn. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go Bork and then... Actually, yeah, I'll go Bork and then GA. Final two items. Oh, Yone. Oh my Yone.
Where's my gear? There's evil to fight.
Damn. Kill Flash. Nice.
Was prepared for the horrors to get bigger. Could have done without so many of them.
An enemy has been slain.
That's easy. I'm surprised they haven't surrendered yet.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Look, same priorities. Same
Your
perfect
team
aim.
has destroyed an inhibitor.
Yes, I know we destroyed an inhibitor, but now we got minions here, so let's go for it.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Good try.
You have slain an
Good try.
double kill.
Damn. Damn it.
You have been slain.
I had to get back out of the fountain to be able to... That was close. Nearly had the penta.
A summoner has disconnected.
Easy. GG. Alright. That's the one game that I can play for today. Because I'm going to see a movie in a bit. So for now, what we're going to do, let me close out Blitz. Let me pop out chat. I want to see what Travis Gafford apparently said in his clip.
My soft lineup in my mind right now is Whippo, Santorin, Bjergsen, Jensen, Core JJ.
Ugh.
You can clip it. That's my soft prediction.
I don't like that. Ugh. No. Like, I don't mind. I guess I don't mind Santorin staying, but like that's the one clear weakness to me. But Whippo top lane? Ugh, I don't know about that one, man. I tell you what, though, that'd be the most watched team. Like, okay, here's the question. Would you rather take Fudge or would you rather take Santorin? I don't know. That's a tough call, but I am actually going to end the stream here because I do got to leave pretty soon to go get ready to go see Dune in IMAX, so I am excited for that. Seriously, thank you so much, Radiant, for coming into the chat. Today's been one of the most wild days of streaming that I've ever had in my life. 169 people visited the stream across subscribers and new people. And if my notifications are not mistaken, we are now at 117 subscribers, which is insane to me. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be live streaming, every day, because my career will not allow that. Like, I have a whole professional career that's why I create content on TikTok and not on YouTube, because it's easier to do. But alas, I will try to make sure I get more stuff up on YouTube and be consistent with it outside of just TikTok. But obviously that's the main game for now. So thank you for coming in, man. Hope the newborn and the wife are doing well. And yeah, enjoy your evening.